cannot believe it's July already. We're actually in New Jersey, and it's going to be the 4th of July weekend, so we're looking forward to seeing some friends. A little rocky here, but this is a neat little area. We're in New Jersey. We're going to hike 4 miles today because my friend Al's going to pick us up at lunchtime and go to his house. And this is a neat little area. There's all those big rocks right there. Big rocks. Stealth campsite. It's pretty in here. The trail in New Jersey really has surprised me. Nobody would guess that this is New Jersey. But it is hot and muggy, that part's true. The guidebook says there's a deli at the road crossing. Hopefully they have good sandwiches, but unfortunately it's now closed. Time to say goodbye to our hosts. They gave us a great 4th of July memory. Look, Lolly, a pregnant tree. Can you feel the acorn kicking? Well, good morning, everybody. Today is July 5th. We just hiked a couple miles, getting a late start. And here's our first fire tower we come upon in New Jersey. So we spent a Nero on the 3rd of July and a 0 on the 4th of July and stayed with my friend Al and Diane. And Al and I were in college together, and he was a B-52 pilot in the Air Force, and he is now a corporate pilot. And so we're coming up the fire tower, and look at this, somebody put a picnic table up here.
Oh, wow.
And there's a really cool view. So we're on the top of Sunrise Mountain, and when you get up here, there's this big pavilion, old pavilion. So it's really cool, and the view is great. And imagine watching the sunrise from up here would be really cool. It's right past Sunrise Mountain, and a lot of trail in New Jersey has been kind of like this. There's rocks, but there's space between them of ground, and they're kind of rounded. Yeah. That's what the trail looks like, and like I said, pretty easy hiking. Been really impressed with New Jersey. Nice easy walking here. And what's kind of neat here is this old stone fence. So this is probably somebody's property line at one time. And they put an old stone fence up. And it's kind of cool, yeah. And up here's the corner. There's Lolly walking away. She's been leading all day today.
Hi there.
Hi there. And then it made a 90-degree turn and goes up that way. Well, good morning. Today is July 6th. Been hiking for about 3 hours or so far. It's been really rocky, but this part's nice. It's really nice. We're less than a half a mile from High Point, New Jersey State Park. Actually, we're in the park now, but it's the headquarters to the park. And I'm dragging a little bit this morning because it was really hot last night. Only got down to like 72. It's really humid. It's going to rain this afternoon. So I didn't sleep very good. And then we decided not to have any coffee or anything this morning. We just drank water. It's probably better for us, but I'm dragging a little bit this morning, but it's pretty in here. Birds are singing. Probably can't hear them, but they are. That's just what it looks like. This would be the spot I should see a bear, then I could get a good picture. Over and out. This has been interesting here last half a mile or so. It's been like this, in and out of woods, into fields that look like they'd be hay fields, but there's nothing in them. They haven't been cut for a long time, and there is clover in the bottom. So you can see there's clover in there. But this is really kind of interesting why it would be this way. It's nice walking, no rocks, so we like that. And but we're actually walking south right now, so I don't know if that's good or not either. So now get into Maine if you're walking south. Yes, that's thunder you hear. I'm walking through some swampy land here. But this is really neat. Parts of the trail like this that I really enjoy. Sure beats scrambling on the rocks.
Yes, better than the rock.
Ooh, there's the storm coming our way. Well, we got a shelter in about 2 miles. Hopefully we can get there before it starts raining. We didn't actually go to the monument at High Point because of a thunderstorm. It cleared up, but now look what's coming our way again. After an hour of walking in the rain, we finally made it to the secret shelter, and who was there to meet us but a donkey? Well, yesterday we got caught in 2 big thunderstorms and finally made it to what they call secret shelter, and it's 0.2 off the trail. It's actually in the state of New York, so this is our first night in New York. This little piece of property is owned by a 1989 thru hiker, and he lets long distance hikers use one of the buildings, which is this one right here. It's not very big. He said it used to be the old ice house on this property, and since it was storming, it sure was nice to have a place inside. And this place is just unbelievably beautiful. He thru hiked in 1989. He bought this in 1990. And I could live here. And Lolly just got done brushing her teeth, so I gotta do that. This is the inside of the shelter. It holds maybe 5 or 6 people tight. There's only 3 of us here last night. And it actually has got power, so you can charge up our phones, which is really good. Window. And the neat thing is it's got this big window you can look outside, and during the night, after all the storms went through, the lightning bugs were everywhere. And there goes the coyote, it looks like, down there. And we saw a donkey here yesterday. And we saw some turkeys this morning. So, pretty cool place. Well, it's 7:25 on July 7th in the morning. And we're leaving the shelter now. Walk about 1/10 of a mile on this road, then we get back on the trail. And here's a tulip poplar, a lilac bush, some irises that are all closed up because it rained so hard last night. You know, this is a pretty cool place. So we only have about 2 miles into town and we'll get some real coffee. This area was settled over 300 years ago. Back then, what was the best way to mark your property was a stone fence.
Here Kurt's going across a platform, and this has been going on for a while. So as you can see, 2 different boards going across the swampy area.
So we are in Unionville, New York. We just had the best Danish, so we're getting a sub sandwich for our lunch today. And look how this floor, it's old. It's real deli.
Come on.
Of course, they have a great selection of ice cream. You gotta have that. And a bunch of old bottles. And a little radio. This is one of the best apple danishes I ever ate in my life. So this is how the trail is supposed to be. So the lady said the railroad used to run through town. So I imagine that's what this is the old railroad bed. But it would have been a narrow gauge railroad. And it looks like it tore it out a long time ago. Nice walking trail today.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. We just had a really great second breakfast and got a sub sandwich for lunch. And that's what I've always been told. You get in this area, you really don't have to carry food with you because there's enough delis and everything that you just grab a sandwich, take it with you, and hike forward. So that's our plan for today. We're pretty through here. Forgot how hilly it was around this part right at the New Jersey-New York border. And other trails like this, right at the edge of hayfields. And it'd be interesting to know whether the Conservancy is about these fields and let the farmers hay them or what, so the trail stays here. Because I really like hiking like this. This is fun. Better than jumping on rocks all the time. All right, we just entered this area. It's a wildlife area. It's a big boardwalk. And it might be boardwalk for a couple miles. I'm not real sure. That's what the map kind of looked like. We're almost into the day. At the end of the walk here, 2 miles, is a farmer's market. And everybody talks about it being so great. So I'm excited to be able to do that. And oh, isn't this cool looking? Look at this. Just let this run for a while. And who says the Appalachian Trail is all rocks and ups and downs? This is all pretty flat. Looks like a mosquito farm, but besides that, and we got cattails. Pretty cool. And who made this through here? But they must have been drunk. It's not very straight. Walk this straight line. You hear me? Across the suspension bridge. This doesn't swing at all. This is no fun. Swing a little, but not much, man. This is a heavy duty bridge. Very cool bridge. What do you do after 10 miles of hiking in the New Jersey hot and muggy? How about a pint of raspberry chip ice cream? I hope your 4th of July holiday was as fun as ours. See you later.